one of the reasons that we love this show is seeing how your characters are all geeky for the same things that we are geeky for. You guys are into comic books and science fiction and fantasy and gaming and real science. And it's not just that you enjoy these things. Your characters enjoy them the same way we enjoy them. I know that a lot of you guys are not as geeky in real life as your characters are. But I wondered what things you really are geeky for.
Badminton? Badminton. The sport, you know, with the shuttle. I did say that last year.
Is it geeky that I just cried during that accordion solo?
For the bare naked ladies. Jim?
Jim.
I mean, I'm geeky for a lot of things. I don't have like, I don't know, I can't think of one that I'm like, I'm geeky for talk radio. I like to hear people talking and answering and asking questions and things, and I find it comforting. And that's probably not geeky, that's probably a cry for therapy.
Actually, a lot of geeky things are a cry for therapy.
So then there, that's mine.
This is the most boring answer ever. At work, I geek out over work. And True Blood, I've become a big True Blood. And G.I. Joes. And G.I. Joes. Have you been in my closet? You've been in my dressing room closet.
You were very excited.
Oh, that's right.
And there was a long discussion about G.I. Joes.
The epic stories that I would come up with, my G.I. Joe figurines on the kitchen floor for, well, up until a month or so ago.
Did you ever have that horrible moment when you realized that your G.I. Joe figures and your Star Wars figures were the wrong scale? It was just like, you make them fight right, and then He-Man came in and really just ruined everything.
It was the disproportionate powers that was upsetting.
I know, right?
I actually liked how tiny they were, because I'm a tiny man, and I always thought, if these guys can, you know, rule the world, and they're this tiny, then there's hope for us.
Kunal, you mentioned badminton, and I know that we have spent a lot of time on the set engaging in a similar racket sport. My first day on the set of Big Bang Theory, I was absolutely blown away by how much you guys all really, really like each other. And how when there was a break in production, no one ran off to their dressing rooms. You guys all ran to the ping pong tables that are in the front of the
Did we try to initiate you with the game? And I got really mad.
I seem to recall you sort of treating me like I was the new hire, and I had just been processed in prison.
We did bend you over the ping pong table. Paddle you to submission.
There are children.
Thanks for sharing that with the world.
Had you not violated my spot, it would have gone much more smoothly on that first day.
Well, I noticed that there's an incredible camaraderie among everybody, among the writers and among the crew and among the cast. And the last episode that I did was the finals of the official, like, year-long Big Bang Theory ping pong tournament. I just wondered what sort of, like, how that has played into how the offstage relationships have helped inform your on-camera relationships.
I want to beat.
Yeah, we want to beat each other up.
It's actually very competitive.
Yeah, it's really competitive. We were talking candidly about how your team was evilly disqualified and there was a protest.
Well, Chuck Lorre's daughter and I are teammates. Tweeble, she's in the audience. Tweeble! We are awesome and wear pink outfits, and we got disqualified because
For cheating.
No,
Cheating's against the
we did not
rules. You did
cheat.
cheat.
Nikki, like, sort of broke her arm, which was annoying. Kind of left me hanging. So they kicked us out of the tournament. I know this is really interesting for you. And so we petitioned, and shoes up and went around to be let back in, and we were let back in.
That's not why you were
By cheating. No,
It was.
No, you formed
lost.
you lost the game.
Yeah, you lost.
And then you tried to come back in after you lost.
Oh yeah, yeah, that too. There was.
She's a liar.
She's rewriting history.
It's an historical revisionist.
So ping pong actually does inform your on-camera personas, just not in the way I
We used to be friends before you asked that question.
Remember that time I was at Comic-Con and I broke up with that? It's great. I'm like Yoko. I was unsure what I would ask you guys today. And I went to my blog because I thought it would be helpful to sort of crowdsource this. And a lot of people wanted to know from Chuck and Bill, who are some of your dream guests or guest stars? Wow. Well, like, I mean, you know, sky's the limit.
Very, very low down on the list was Will Wheaton.
Remember that time you explained to me who he was?
People know this guy.
I understand he's kind of a big deal.
Well, you know, we've been so fortunate, people that we've been able to meet. Stanley, who Chuck worked with when Chuck began writing at Marvel Productions and worked on, what shows did you work on there?
Oh, just move on.
Move on. Chuck is also the co-writer of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song. But he worked for Stanley there, so we had Stan on. Katie Sackhoff was
The immortal Professor Smoot, the Nobel Prize winner. I'm sure that got a lot of tune in.